Hello everyone, it's Peter here, Piotr Fisner. How you doing, guys? Hello. So we've got a solar cell set kit, yes, for DIY. We got a solder, we got a wick, and why we get a wick you'll know in a second. You see I've wicked here partially this because I ran out of how we call it? I ran out of, come on, help me, my brain. I ran out completely of the wire which is for this purpose, yes, so I've ordered more on eBay. Yay, it's coming. Let me move this, but it's easy soldered with just a flux, you know, and this. So I said I'll show you if you don't have this wire anymore, because there are two types. The bus wire is to solder the stuff when you've got them together, okay, but look, this wick loves solder, yes. So look, if you run out of the wire, you want to finish something off, yes, well, fume extractor would be nice to use with my second iron, but because it's just a little job, I wanted to show you what to do if you run out and you've got wick as I've got, so why not give it a bash, yes. Oh, you see, and you've got it done. Don't inhale it because it's a leaded one, so ventilation is the key. But you got it. It's soldered together. I'll switch off this. I'll switch it off. I'll get the meter. Okay. Let's get 2 volts. Reading. It's really thin. You can break them in no time, guys. These have about less than a millimeter thickness. It's really thin. Look, it's really breaking it, yes, breaking it, you can still get some volts out of it, yeah, but breaking it is no, it's that's how thin it is. I bought 100 of them for about 108 pounds. So I bought, let's say, 500 watts of it. I gave a bit to school, I think 1 or 2. I gave to the school, local school, so that the teacher can show to kids. Really, serious. And the rest I'm keeping. 1 or 2 went faulty, and I want to build, you know, solar panels myself. So let me touch the bottom and let me touch the top. 0.3 volt. Okay, let's take this lamp on it. Let's move it closer so it's centrally. Okay, 0.3, and now 0.47. So 0.47 for 0.47, and again 0.3. So you see it is fine, but in between two we've got nada, nothing. Well, now we've got 0.1, yes, 0.1, here 0.4, and the connection is not the greatest, 0.4, yes. And now if we will connect this, almost 1 volt, 0.913, you see. So in series they are working, and they are working as well on their own. So yeah, I want to finish few of them because I want to get no more than about 5 volts. So yeah, I won't be doing a lot of them, but I'll do 5 of those sets. And I want to build it, then when the wires will come I'll finish them off, of course, because as you see it's getting messy, so I'm putting too much flux, so watch out how much flux are you putting, because you'll get it filthy and then you'll need some alcohol or something. I don't know how safe it is actually, let's find out, because I'm quite curious if I can use alcohol to clean it or it will go sideways. Never cleaned actually with alcohol, that's my first time. Okay, well let's okay, so partially you can see the difference, but I don't know is it making any proper difference to the panel, the efficiency, yes? So try to use least flux, okay? Don't try to smear it more than you try to do, or maybe the wick has enough flux on its own. Actually, I can do it because we've got only 6 minutes recording. Let me try do it. Let's put this one gently because break it. It's, as you can imagine, no issue whatsoever. That's worse than this place. Okay, let me cut another wick. Let's get 2 of them. You can skip a bit video if you don't want to wait those 2 minutes or something. Feel like I have more than one. Oh no, actually, I was right. So let me just check. Iron. I could use that one with a fume extractor to be true. But hey ho, one life. This, then it's to here. Let's try to solder 2. That's really robust, you know, like it's such thickness. I know that 2 millimeters we have. Okay, let me get the this one. Oh come on, cheeky monkey. Oh I love the smell of it, that's the problem. At least I'll die a happy man. Okay, so you know what it is? It's a heat of this which making this as well. It's not only the flux. I'll try to go lower. I've got 300 now degrees, okay? It's dropping, it's still 350, so let's wait. And let's see if the difference will be, and the spot will be as big as it is right now, yes? 320. Okay, it's balancing on the level of 300 right now. Okay, so let me get a bit of this. Yes guys, yes, don't use a lot of heat because you can see the difference in between this spot and that spot. It's a lot of difference. The mark, yes, it's significant, but keep in mind that spread it okay, it holds. Now it holds. Let's try the other one and let's see if I can hook the second one, and if I need the flux at all, because the wick has the flux inside itself, from what I know. At least I'm buying the wick which should have it. Okay, should have it. I mean, oh, that's my fault. Okay, so yeah, I've caused the blob on that's not the fault of the temp or anything, it's my fault. More. If you've got not enough solder, you're asking for trouble. I think it's called welding. It's not soldering. It's not called soldering, but it's called welding wire. Okay, so you see, this is dirtier than this, and I think there are two reasons. I was afraid of low temp and going quite quickly, and I can say that it's holding, but I'm not as satisfied as I was with a flux. It's holding. I can lift for it, yeah, but this one is the best, because I think it's a matter of practice to be true. Yes, with them it's a matter of practice and nothing else. Why I feel that I've got, yeah, I see they are so thin, it's unbelievable. Okay, so again, let's try on this side. Voila. Okay, again, I'm trying without the flux, which I don't like to solder without the flux. Blobs, blobs, blobs. That's bad. Okay guys, so yeah, the flux which goes out, it's a flux from the wick. And the problem begins if you done it wrong. Why? Because now ungluing it is, I will have to use hot air probably, or break something. Hey ho! So guys, make sure when you're doing it to do it, like align it in the proper way. If you don't align it in the proper way, guess what's happening? It will be challenging for you to correct it later. Okay, so how I've done it is I've placed this underneath and I was heating up, and that allowed me to correct the problem I've created for myself, and now I can use it as a reheater again. You see, that's the blob, and that's how well it is. I'll show you with. Okay, so is it robust? Okay, you see, one is better, second is worse. So watch out how you're doing it, because again it might be the same problem as I had. You need to make sure that you've got it aligned well. Yes, well aligned, to make sure that when it's aligned, then you won't move it. Okay, because if you're moving it, you'll struggle. Next, try to have one, like damaged one or something, to practice on, because this sticking well, yes. So if you put too much flux, it will spread across and then you will struggle to clean it off. Plus, when it's heated, it leaves marks. So I would believe so that if I will be using hot air, I could create even more of the damage to the cell. So if you have to do it yourself, I can't recommend it to everyone. I can recommend it to people who don't mind to learn something new, and who don't mind to well, make it faulty as well during the process. Yes, because let's face it, it's no way how said that everybody will start it and everybody will be happy in the first attempt. I'm telling you, because I've done it in the past, and that's not my first time when I've done it, but I haven't done it for a long time, and I haven't done a lot of them. So this 0.3, okay. And here is 0.6. 0.6 and 0.3 to speed up the time this time, yes? Oh. See, I'm careful because I know what I can do. I can damage it in no time, literally. Okay. So it's 0.958 and 0.476. 0.6 and 0.29. 0.634, okay, 0.640, 0.295. Again, how many amps? I don't know, because I want to, that's 2 volts right now, let's say. So I'll go for 5 or 6 volts, not more than that. I don't know, to be true, if I'll be soldering like that, because I see those marks, or I can solder and then compare with the ones which I will solder normally. So I can do it. I don't need wider here as well, wire, because I've got only few of them, okay? There won't be a lot of amps going on. So I want to do, let's say 6 watts, because I will use diodes to cut the direction where it's going. And for those who are wondering, it's a DC, yes, it's not AC, it's a DC. Okay, we're talking DC, we're not talking AC. And even if I will do auto, yes, auto, hold. Yeah, little chicken monkey. That's what I don't like about this meter. That's the only downside. What? Are you talking to me? Okay, that's kilo ohms. Why? Okay, volts. These are DC volts. 0.92, 0.64, and when I will press select, that's AC and true RMS now, yes? See, so it doesn't wanna give the reading. Okay, doesn't wanna give reading, so don't do it on AC, do it on the DC. So I think that's it. That's all I wanted to show you. You get a second watt. I'll build about volt. I'm talking rubbish. So yeah, I'll build more free energy for myself. I want to have only one 5-volt stable charger, okay, solar panel for now, because that's the first. I meant to do it last year and I haven't done it, and these are lying for like ages. So I want to build it because I want to have something that I can then test my inverter on, which I will be building. Yes, so I want to use this to charge all batteries from laptops, because I've got battery management system, BMS. Yes, for 18650s I bought them, so I will use several 18650s. I'll make 1 or 2 panels out of it. I'll mount them somewhere and I will see how many hours during the day it's charging, reasonably, I mean. And is it worth building yourself, or is it worth, you know, buying ready-made? Yes, because that's the question I want to ask myself. That's why I bought 100 of them, to have some comparison and different ways of building it. Then I would like to build, because I've got a lot of displays, yes, so build some of them which should be less efficient as well, but based on the old tele displays, because I've got a lot of them. Yes, so I would like to do and compare how the efficiency for real. Yes, so square size by square size, 1-to-1 comparison. That will take me probably several months, because building these will take me a lot of time. Then I need to make a frame tomorrow for them, somewhat frame to mount them. The good thing is that for now I will be testing only in good weather conditions or inside the house, to have a comparison what's the efficiency behind the window, yes, and outside. So I want to compare this one. That's why I want to have those two, because one will be water resistant, one won't. And we've got a room, 2 rooms with similar or the same window sizes. So in the morning I've got more sun here, because that's the east, and in the afternoon I've got over there, and that room can be blacked out completely. That's not a problem. So in the morning time I could have this mounted here just outside, and see if you know, until the sun goes at about 12, because it's quite warm, I can open the window, and then later on it can be mounted on the window and shine through the, I mean sunshine through the window, through the glass, and then reaches these solar cells, and then we can compare it. I'll be making analysis, so there will be more videos about them, but that's it in this video, guys. It's over 20 minutes anyway, so you know what you can expect, real life tests, and I'll be charging 18650s or whatever they are called. I'm too tired now even to think. Lithium rechargeable batteries. Oh, I've got this solar charge controller as well, so 12 volts. If I would build 2 of them, I could use it, because you plug in solar panel, plug in the battery, and plug in the load. But again, I would have to use, you know, 12 volt at least, yes, because if you want to provide 12 volts, that's, you know, but that's what you can buy for a few quid. I don't remember how much I paid. I know that I bought 2. One has my friend, I gave it to him, and one I have. So yeah, at the start I will be using just the diode on the output of this one, so that the current won't go back from the battery to the panel, but later I will be using that system. So I wanted to show you, good that I've noticed it on time before switching off the video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll create a small playlist, solar panels, and so I'll call it free energy. No, joking. Solar panels, yes, solar panels. What else I can call it? Renewable energy. Yeah, I'll call it renewable energy. because we don't generate anything. We convert the sun energy or wind energy into the electrical energy, yes, or mechanical energy to the, yeah, we can't generate, you know, we don't generate. I don't know of a way to generate. If you want to know, if you know of a way to generate energy or free energy, let me know down in the comments below. But that's it in this video. Thank you guys for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye.